this is Ananya. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-improvement books, mental health and neuroscience. Today's video is going to be super interesting because I am going to a book fair and I am super excited because this is called Load the Box Book Fair, where you can sell your old books and you can redeem that amount to get new books. So it's gonna be super cheap because you don't have to buy books separately. You have to buy one box. The boxes come with 3 sizes: small, medium and large. The small size starts from 1500, I guess. So yeah, you have to pay 1500 and you can take all the books that fit into that box. So it's gonna be super fun and I'm really excited because I went to a book fair which was called Lock the Box, and that had similar kind of concept where you had to lock one box and you have to buy one box and you can buy all the books that fit into that box. So this is the similar concept. I actually sold my old books over there because I don't have much space to keep all the books. So all the books that I have read already, I usually sell them. There are few exceptions, like I have 4 books that I don't want to sell, and those 4 books are Gone with the Wind, A Little Life, and 2 books by Mark Manson. So these 4 books I never want to sell. But anyway, I am gonna sell a bunch of books. I'm gonna show you all the books that I'm gonna sell, and yeah, it's gonna be fun, so stay tuned. So this is my bookshelf, one bookshelf, and here we have Gone with the Wind. This is something that I absolutely loved and I'm not gonna sell this one. And we have A Little Life. I am not gonna sell this one either. And then we have my another book shelf, which is a rotating bookshelf, and here we have these 2 books by Mark Manson, and I'm not gonna sell these books. And here we have a bag full of books. We have They Both Die at the End. I've read this and this is so good. You should totally read it. Then I have Girl in Real Life. I didn't like it much. And then we have The Lost Bookshop. Again, I didn't like much. Then we have my most favorite, and I'm still skeptical about selling this book. I am not sure whether I want to sell it or keep it because this is my most favorite book and the book that got me through a reading slump. When I was having a major reading slump, I read this book and then I got back into reading again. So I'm not sure whether I want to sell this or not. So this, I'll keep this aside. Then we have Sophie Kinsella's Finding Audrey. Again, I loved this one, absolutely loved this one because this talk about mental health issues like anxiety and all. And then we have I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki. I'm not sure whether I am pronouncing this Tteokbokki right or not, but anyway, I didn't like this book much. It's okayish. Then we have this beautiful book. This is a hardcover. This beautiful book. This is a classic. And again, I'm not sure whether I want to give it away or not because I liked this book. And this is a classic collection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I would like to give it or not. So these 2, I'm confused about these 2. And then my most favorite, Veer Das's The Outsider. So I have already read this and I probably am not gonna read it once again. So the books that I'm gonna sell are the books that I have read once and I'm not gonna read again. So we have Heartstopper series. Heartstopper, all the like 4 I guess 4 4 editions. No, 5. I have 5 Heartstopper. I have 5 series. So these I'm gonna sell these. And this absolute trash. This is the worst book I have ever read. I didn't like it at all. This is this became the best selling because Prajakta Kohli is overhyped and very famous. So I totally say that this book is not worth the hype. So I'm totally gonna sell it, no doubt about that. And I have read this one as well, No Longer Human. I'm gonna sell this. And then, oh my god, And then I have this book, Amazing Grace Adams, and I started reading it, but I didn't quite like it, so I DNF'd this book and I'm gonna sell it. And then comes this Furiously Happy. I didn't like this at all. I had great expectations about this book because this book talks about mental health, but it talked about raccoons more than mental health. So I don't know what's wrong with this book anyway. I have read this book, My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. It was good. And then I have a very controversial book, Normal People by Sally Rooney. I did not like it. Yes, I'm saying it out loud. I did not like it. I'm sorry if you guys liked it and feel offended, but I can't help it. I did not like it at all. Then I have Metamorphosis, read it, loved it. And then I have this book by Stephen King. I just picked it up from the last book fair, and I don't think I'm gonna read it anyway. So I'm gonna sell this one. I have read this one. This is really good, Win Your Inner Battles. And then I have this book again. I picked it up, A Short History of Nearly Everything. I picked it up from the bookstore. Book fair, but I don't think I'm gonna read it. Then comes this book, Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, and I read it and didn't like it that much. It was okay-ish. Then I have this book, Can We Be Strangers Again. I don't read Indian authors. This was a gifted book. So not gift actually, it was kind of a collaboration, like barter collaboration. They sent me all these books, and I had to make a video. So anyway, the books were given by their choice. I didn't get to choose, so yeah, that's why I am not gonna read it. And this one is Don't Believe Everything You Think. I have read it, I liked it, but I'm gonna give it away. So I have all these books that I'm gonna sell, and probably the book by Dan Brown, as you can see over there, Inferno by Dan Brown. I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell it or not because I am still reading it. If I'm done reading this book before I go to the book fair, then I'm gonna sell that one too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These are my books that I'm gonna sell, and I will see you at the book fair. Stay tuned, it's gonna be super fun. Bye. People, so we just came back from the book fair and it was really fun. It took a lot of time for us to find the books that we want to buy, but I and my dad went and it was really fun. Although it took like almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours I guess, to finally find the ones that we want to buy, but it was totally worth it. There were some new book collections, some old book collections, like second-hand used books, but I don't really mind if the books are good. Then I don't really mind if they are second hand. So yeah, I am showing you all the books that I have bought. Okay, let's see the books. Okay, so first we have some books for my niece, my little niece. I've bought these two books for my little niece. And then we have this, The Cure for Burnout. My dad picked it up. It seemed really nice and helpful for me, so I bought this one. And then we have some thrillers. This really seemed interesting because it's about dating apps, like 4 women decide to explore online dating. So it's gonna be super interesting. All the wrong places. And then we have this book, The Book of Fire. And then we have this book that I really wanted to buy from a really long time, the door-to-door bookstore, and I've got a new copy, a hardbound copy, so I picked it up. This was from the new arrival section. It was not a used book, so I got this one. And then I bought a Jojo Moyes book. I don't know how if I'll like her writing or not, because I have never read a Jojo Moyes book, but I have heard a lot about her, so I bought this one, Sheltering Rain. And then we have another thriller. I'm gonna start to read thriller, so I've got this, Through the Wall. And then I have Adam Silvera's book. I have been meaning to buy this book from a really long time because I like Adam Silvera's writing. I read They Both Died at the End and I really loved it. So yeah, I have been meaning to purchase this one since a really long time, and this is also a new book, so I've got this one. And then I have something interesting. This book, I'm not 40, I'm 33, but this book seemed really interesting. So yeah, let's see how this goes. This is also hardcover, and yeah, this seems like a used book, but I got it because this seemed interesting. And then we have this book. This is from my dad actually. So yeah, I don't know much about it. And then we have classics. Obviously, how can I not buy classics? So my dad suggested this classic. He's so much into classics, so he knows about these books, so he always suggest me the classics, which one to buy and which one not to buy. And then we have Charles Dickens, because why not? I love Charles Dickens. And then we have this book, and we have Don't Close Your Eyes. This again seemed like a mystery thriller kind of thing. I guess I like it. And then we have, oh my god, shit, I made a huge mistake. I took 2 copies of Don't Close Your Eyes. Oh my god, how can I do that? My dad was also there. I mean, when I was putting the books in the box, he didn't check, so oh my god, I could have taken another book instead of this one. Damn. So anyway, that was a huge mistake, man. This book, Sophie Kinsella's Love Your Life. This is a book that I have been meaning to purchase since a really long time, because I read 2 books by Sophie Kinsella. One was Finding Audrey and another one was My Not So Perfect Life, and I liked both of these books, so I bought another book by Sophie Kinsella. And here are all these books that I've bought. Here's the box, and I'll show you all the books that I've bought. 2 copies, man, how can I do this? So yeah, I got all these books for very cheap. I got these for 2,500. The whole box, you pay for the whole box, you don't pay for the separate books, you pay for the whole box. So I paid 2,500, not actually 2,500, because I also sold my old books. So I got 1,500 from there by selling those books. It was around 25 or 30 books, but they only paid 1,500. So anyway, and the books were in good condition, but still they paid very less. But anyway, 1,500 was there. It was redeemed when I bought this one, so I had to pay only 1,000 for all these books. Can you imagine that? So I only paid 1000 for all these books. Can you believe that? Let me check how many books I have bought. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 15 adult books and 2 kids books, so 16 17, so 17 books. I've got 17 books for only 1000 rupees. That is a win. That is a win for sure. So this is actually a good thing, you know, like if you have space issues, like if you don't have much space, although I have two bookshelves, one is rotating bookshelf and one is normal bookshelf, but still I don't have much space left because I have both the bookshelves are filled with books. So that's why it really helps if I can sell the books that I have already read and I'm not gonna read again. I didn't sell the books that I want to read again, like I've told you, A Little Life, Gone with the Wind, and the two books by Mark Manson. I didn't sell those, and Midnight Library. I didn't sell those books because I want to read them again. But the books that I have already read and I don't want to read them again, I can sell those books and make space for the new books that I want to buy. That's a new concept that I have been seeing in Hyderabad. I have never seen this happening in Kolkata. This is a new concept I have seen in Hyderabad and I really like this. Yeah, that's my short vlog of the book fair. I hope you like it, and like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.